let's run it again.
Oh, yeah. Excellent choice, you know. It is almost basketball season, so tonight on the Promptsmith's Almanac, we are going to make a sexy pop R&B song about falling in love using basketball metaphors. Let's get started. Here's the prompt. You are a music producer and lyricist specializing in fusing pop with R&B. With that influence in mind, write a sexy pop R&B song about falling in love that uses basketball metaphors. Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Absolutely. Here's a sexy, smooth pop R&B track that uses basketball metaphors to capture the thrill, rhythm, and physicality of falling in love. Think The Weeknd meets Justin Timberlake with a hint of Usher's finesse. I'm very curious to see this. The title of this track, working title, Full Court Press. Okay, that's definitely pretty deep for a basketball metaphor. It's not a simple layup. It's not a simple slam dunk. It's not a pass. It's a full court press. Defense wins championships. Verse 1, you caught me slipping on the baseline, baby. One move and you crossed my mind. Feeling that heat from your step back crazy. Now I'm guarding you, but I'm losing time. Got my heart pumping like overtime. Every glance a highlight reel. You dribble low, then you steal my rhyme. Now I'm just trying to keep it real. Pre-chorus, every pass you make, I read the play, but your body talking louder anyway. Girl, you drive, I fade away, and somehow still you find your way. Here's the chorus. Oh, ChatGPT with these long, lengthy choruses. You got me in a full court press, yeah, I can't catch my breath. You shoot your shot, nothing but net. I'm caught up, tangled in your sweat. We play in love with no recess, no foul, no rest. I'm all in, no defense. Girl, you got me in a full court press. You hit that jumper, I lose control. You're in my paint, I'm in your soul. No referee could call this play. We breaking rules our own way. You got me locked in your ballet. Chorus, you got me in a full court press, yeah, I can't catch my breath. You shoot your shot, nothing but net. I'm caught up, tangled in your sweat. Bridge, one-on-one, no crowd around. You take it low, I hold you down. Whistle blow, but we don't stop. We just play it to the last heart drop. Lay it up slow, let the lights dim down. Every move's a rebound now. You say game on, and I know you playing for keeps. Let it show. Final chorus, outro. No foul, no rest. Loves the test. You win again, no defense. Girl, you got me in a full court press. ChatGPT wants to know if I would like it refined toward a specific artist style, like The Weeknd or Bruno Mars, or just for radio-friendly versus sensual album cut. I mean, that's fairly radio-friendly as it is, I think. So I'm just going to work with what it gave me. But we're going to make some heavy edits to this one, man. Like, we're going to copy all this over, because this is just, there's a lot going on here. I'm not against the full court press metaphor. Like, I actually think that's pretty creative. I just don't know how to best work it without it being too over the top. All right, so for verse 1, you caught me slipping on the baseline. Baby, one move and you crossed my mind. Okay, so let's think in general here. What do we need to make this interesting? I want something that makes me enter the world of basketball right away. So I think there needs to be an intro here. And that's a bold move coming from me, because I usually don't do that. But we're going to do an intro here, and we're going to have it be something that's just very percussive, but that we can maybe have some synths under, because one of the things I really love about pop R&B songs is the use of synthesizers to craft like a unique sound, because when you can layer that with some vocals, I think that's awesome. And I think here, if the synths can carry kind of the groove, then we have inherent in like maybe some percussive vocals. We don't necessarily have to throw drums in right away, but we capture that interest right away. So I'm gonna almost pretend this is like someone's at basketball practice. So bounce, bounce, pass, intro, and I'm gonna put spoken just so Suno knows this when we eventually paste it in there. So full court press, bounce, bounce, pass, every day like bounce, bounce, pass. You're in my lane, it's because you gotta have differentiation. You can't be lazy when you're writing lyrics because somebody else out there won't be. Intro spoken, bounce, bounce, pass every day like bounce, bounce, pass. You're in my lane, you're in my lane, you're in my lane, just. Yeah, just sounds like almost a surrender, so to speak. So we could be doing some foreshadowing here with these lyrics. But that's a solid intro. You're in my lane, just, you caught me. So instead of you caught me slipping on the baseline, baby, let's really lean into basketball here. 3 steps on the baseline, baby. 3 steps near the baseline. Triple step in near the baseline. And I'm going to say miss the rim for this next one. Ooh, you're driving me crazy. Took a charge because I got too spacey. Okay, triple stepping near the baseline, baby. Miss the rim. Ooh, you're driving me crazy. Took a charge because I got too spacey. So close. Okay, we just need one more for verse 1 here. Took a charge because I got too spacey, so we could have look in the next portion here. Looking hard, but inside it's daisies. Inside it's all daisies. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. And we'll delete this every glance, a highlight reel. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. Wanna settle down. Settle down, I want the cozy vibes. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. Want to settle down. I want the cozy vibes. Say it's us forever. Anytime you can get that kind of vowel sound repeated and you get like an internal slant rhyme, you're going to add more flavor. It's going to be more memorable. It's going to be a better crafted song. So we're trying to do that. I haven't done a ton yet. Done a ton. There it is again. With alliteration on this one. But I'm really digging our rhyme schemes here, having 4, each of the parts of the verses having the same 4 set rhyme. I think that's really good. It challenges you as a writer to do that as opposed to like ABAB or AABB. So I'm really into that. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. Want to settle down. I want those cozy vibes. Say it's us forever. Let's do this. Why does this have to be a male voice? It doesn't. Could be. But I kind of think this would be cool to be a female singer. Why not? Say it's us forever. Boy, don't waste my time. Boy, don't waste these eyes. Trying to keep it real. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. Want to settle down. I want those cozy vibes. Say it's us forever. Boy, don't waste these eyes. Trying to keep it real, but really up all night. And then maybe this intro should also be the pre-chorus. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take out this and I'm going to make the intro also the pre-chorus. I like the intro enough to do that. Who knew that copying and pasting would be the most difficult aspect of songwriting? So then the chorus got me in a full court press, yeah. Instead of I can't catch my breath, I'm going to say, don't want to get you off my chest. Come shoot your shot. Got me. So the chorus is got me in a full court press. Don't want to get you off my chest. Come shoot your shot, baby. Nothing but net. One more. The last one's always the hardest. Shoot your shot, baby. Nothing but net. 48 minutes that you won't regret. There it is. Boom. Oh, that's a good feeling when that happens. Okay. We might actually have to change the title of this song to 48 minutes. That might be more interesting. It's interesting too, there are other songs that have been written and influenced by basketball. I think of Shot Clock as one in particular. That's an R&B kind of song. It's not super poppy. It's more of a slow burn. Yeah, Ella Mai. And it uses time as well. So we're in good company here, but it uses it differently, of course. It uses the time of the shot clock, which is 24 seconds in professional basketball. So that came out in 2018. That's R&B soul. This one's a little bit different take, different metaphors here. One-on-one, no crowd around. You take it low, I hold you down. Whistle blow, but we don't stop. We just play till the last heart drop. No. Lay it up slow, the lights dim down. Every move's a rebound now. You say game on, and I know we playing for keeps, let it show. The final chorus outro, we're just going to make the final chorus. And we're just going to have the last line repeated. So what we'll do is we'll take this off, we'll copy this chorus. This takes a lot of the structural legwork away. If we can do that right away, know what outstanding items we still have. All right, Bridge. I'm talking about practice start at 4 a.m. Driving down this lane, baby, hit the gym. Body to the floor, sweat on all this skin. Dry ourselves off. Let's run it again. Okay, so that's good. So you got the bridge, pre-choruses, choruses. Verse 1 is all good to go. Verse 2. Do we need a verse 2? I mean, arc. That's perfect. Chord 17, Pacific Park. Lighten the scoreboard, all in the dark. We have a structure. We have a song structure at last. What we have here is an R&B pop song called 48 Minutes. I want it to be a bit lively, upbeat. You know, we recently did an R&B song that was a bit slower, so I want this one to have a bit more energy to it. And so we're going to emphasize that to Suno. Good news is we have a structure. That's what ChatGPT gives us. So when I'm working with ChatGPT to write a song, I'm not counting on ChatGPT to come up with the lyrics. That's not the main goal because, you know, I would frankly do a better job of that at this stage of the game. What ChatGPT can do for me is two things, two very important things. It gives me a song structure right off the bat, and it gives me lyrics to work off of so that I'm not spending 20 to 30 minutes looking at a blinking cursor wondering what I'm doing with my life. That's a big deal. There's a bit of cognitive separation when I'm able to look at words that ChatGPT came up with as opposed to me, because I'm going to have a bias toward the words that I wrote, and it's going to be harder for me to put on my editing cap and completely divest myself from what I've written. So because of that, it's like two little tricks to get a song done quicker. So now we have our structure, we have our lyrics, we got our title. So I'm going to copy and paste this all into Suno, and Suno is going to be real annoying because I'm going to have to do a lot of refining when I paste these lyrics. Oh, the bridge looks good, chorus looks good too. Styles, pop, R&B, upbeat, up-tempo, synths, bass, sexy, advanced options, vocal gender. Let's start with female. We might do both. Exclude styles, rock, metal, and I'm gonna up the style influence to 75 and see what that does, because I haven't done that before. Song title is 48 Minutes. All right, we're just gonna see what this gives us. I don't even know if we need horns. Yeah, I think these lyrics are pretty unisex. I think we could try a male vocalist as well. Let's see what we get. Let's take a listen. Everyday life. I like the bass here. You're in my lane, bounce past. Triple stepping in the baseline, baby. Mr. Rim, you're driving me crazy. Took a charge cause I got too spacey. Looking hard, but inside it's all daisies. Got my heart pumping like it's overtime. Wanna settle down, I want those cozy vibes. Say it's us forever, boy, don't waste these eyes. Tryna just be real, but really up all night. That's a smooth, that vocal, even smoother than last time. Bounce, bounce, pass, everyday life, bounce, pass. You're in my lane, just bounce, pass. Got me in a full court press, don't wanna get you off my chest. Come shoot your shot, baby, nothing but net. 48 minutes that you won't regret. 17 Pacific Park, draining my shots beyond the yark. Bumping on me in LA Spark, lighting this scoreboard all in the dark. You hit that J, don't wanna pass, but I want love, a love that lasts. My broken plays don't come with cash. Maybe we're playing this game too fast. I like the drum fills here too. The pre-chorus that should be the chorus is really the bounce of this song. See what they do with the bridge here. Yes.
let's run it again.
Oh, yeah. Excellent choice, you know. Great way to close that bridge and transition to that final chorus there. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, we've got other songs out there that are basketball homages, many of which are slower or slightly different than this. There are gonna be, you can write a million songs about basketball and still come out with a different vibe and different lyrics and a different intent. And that's the interesting thing about Suno. I think a lot of people are concerned, like, oh, you know, what Suno is learning off of, you know, all of these songs of the past. Well, yeah, so is the artist sitting in their room with a guitar or a keyboard who subconsciously or consciously is influenced by hundreds or thousands of songs that they've listened to over the years. That's what, you know, art is. It's reimagining what's been pieced together creatively in the past to make something new. And so I'm sure subconsciously I was probably thinking, oh, there's a basketball song. It's almost basketball season. I know there's a basketball song that I like. I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's Shot Clock. It's LMA. Okay. It talks about like the 24 seconds in a shot clock, you know, the amount of time the love interest has to make a decision. This here is, you know, a different reimagining of the time within basketball. It's not the seconds of a shot clock, but this is the minutes in the entire game, with the metaphor being like a time of connection, intimacy, however you want to view it, because it's not very explicit with it. It's a metaphor. Intentionally. So I dig the vibe very much here. It's very upbeat, it's very poppy, which is what we were going for. There's enough R&B here, I think, to classify it as a pop R&B track. Do I wish there were a bit more R&B influence in it? I do. I think that there could be, but I think it's another track that I would give Suno the thumbs up on for its iterations of it. I mean, I think it did a really good job, especially here with the bridge transition to the final chorus. Really well handled. What I learned is that what you think is the chorus does not necessarily need to make sense as the chorus. And I'm huge on this. I should have picked up on this right away. As soon as I wrote that bounce, bounce, pass, that's the driving force of the song, Josh. That's that bounce, bounce, pass. This is the activity that's running through our hero's mind. Her mind is thinking bounce, bounce, pass, like trying to focus, bounce, bounce, pass, the tasks of the day, but this love interest is infringing on that and making it more of a game than just the repetition, the zen of everyday life / basketball, if we lean into that metaphor. So again, we have the big metaphor, but that bounce, bounce, pass is the key to unlocking it and understanding it on a deeper level. And as such, that should have been, if not the name of the track, 48 minutes I think still works. I think that should have been noted as the chorus, because that's what Suno picked up on instinctively, is it made it very hooky because it is. The more you give Suno to be creative on its own, I've found the better it's going to perform. So when you put lyrics to these songs, the chorus needs to be simple. If you can find the simplest portion of your lyrics and your song, that's the chorus. And you just repeat that as many times as you feel is needed, and then the rest of the song, Suno can kind of build around it. If you like what you're seeing, do hit that subscribe button, like and share as well. We'll do more tracks in the weeks to come, more topics, more ways in which we can use AI creatively. So stay tuned, and thanks so much for watching.